Greetings and salutations. In today's episode, we're going to do the new featured episode, or featured mission in Star Trek Online called Mirrors and Smoke. So yeah, the Lukari have discovered a new life signs within a mysterious nebula, life signs similar to their own. Could this be a lost tribe of Lukari? Team up with Captain Kamarx or something to discover the truth. Remember to replay this mission next week for another exclusive reward. So yeah, this is the first time that I'll be doing this mission. I haven't done it yet, so my computer hasn't pre-patched the files for it, but also you'll get to experience my first time reaction. So it's, cool like that, because we'll both be surprised together. Well, I'll be surprised. You get to watch me be surprised anyway. Haven't watched anyone else's run through or done this yet myself. So I was away on a little holiday because it was a public holiday down here, and I've just gotten back to find season 13 has been released. Alright, let's hail it and begin this featured mission run through.
While searching for signs of weaponized protomatter, one of our long-distance research probes made a most curious discovery. It found a Class M planet at the heart of the Gonkra Nebula. That's not the most exciting news, however. The probe detected the presence of sentient life on the planet. The biosigns were very similar to our own. It is possible that we have discovered a lost tribe of Lukari. We're going to investigate, and we'd like some backup. The probe went offline rather suddenly after detecting the planet. These people might not be very friendly.
I see. Enter this in the Alpha Quadrant. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I'll be getting my featured episode weekly reward. And it looks like there's another ground set. Kentari Fortified Combat Armor. Oh, that's got a lot of different things that it does, so it's good to have another free ground set. Missile launcher. Personal shields. And a flamethrower. No. Something else. A weapon. Alright, let's accept that. Let's transwarp there. Just waste energy credits, why not? Oh no, actually it's free that way, isn't it? Excellent. Alright, so as you can see, everybody else is here as well. Alright, begin Mirrors and Smoke. Patching files.
I'm reading a group of starships out there. They're armed, shielded, and combat capable. Let's hope they're not hostile as well. As the ranking officer here, I believe you should be the first to initiate contact.
Fair enough, thank you. Open hailing frequency. No response. Perhaps the nebula is causing interference. Scanning nebula for interference. There's that triangle ship I love.
Curious. Perhaps they might respond more favorably to a familiar face. May I open a channel?
It's worth a shot. Proceed.
Unidentified vessels. This is Captain Kumarke of the LSS Reskava. I extend cordial greetings in the interest of establishing peaceful contact between us.
Still quiet. Is the universal translator online?
I'm not certain. Wait. They're locking weapons.
Red alert. Fire to disable.
I don't understand. The Reskava did nothing to provoke this attack.
Target's shield have failed.
Well, they're not very tough. That looked cool.
Alien vessels. This is
Prime Minister Tulaman of the Kantari Union. I've ordered our forces to cease hostilities and ask you to do the same.
This is Admiral Borg of the USS Momas. Explain yourself, Prime Minister.
There's been a grave misunderstanding. It is customary for us to discuss such grievances in person. Will you accept my invitation to parley?
Parley, huh? Not quite sure what she means by that. Get out the Universal Translator Dictionary, Oxford. Send us meeting site coordinates, Borg out.
Incredible. The Kantari devastated the homeworld we once shared long ago. We thought they were extinct. We should proceed with caution. Historically, the Kantari were quick to distrust and attack. Despite that, I'm ready to transport when you are.
Okay, beam us down, Scotty. Yeah, it looks like a good away team to me. Couple of Borgs with me. Although, I don't know, she's not really the best for taking down to the ground. But she looks beautiful, so I'll accept. They're all artificial life forms or cyborgs. Ooh, this looks
By
cool.
the 14 sacred trees of Lucar. The Kantari destroyed one world with their toxic ways, and it seems they're well on their way to destroy another. Unbelievable. This Prime Minister has much to answer for. Where is she, by the way? And why are we meeting on the street?
I'm wondering about that myself.
That Kantari on the street looks quite ill.
Now this is amazing. We haven't seen a ground map like this before. So it's kind of like Blade Runner. You know, bleak, rustic, future. Cool, huh? Scan sleeping body. Oh, I keep getting disabled. Mental discipline. Don't I have the other one? I'm reading extreme levels of something or other. No. Okay. Zoom in. What's going on up here? Looks like we need to go over there. Through somewhere else.
Reading high levels of toxic chemical emissions in the area.
Oh, looks EV suit. It looks like we need an EV suit. Look at these guys. They look cool. I'm not wearing an EV suit. Wait. Something is in the map. Is there something we're supposed to scan? Why has the map got the round circle here? Scan vent. Where's the vent? Well, we're out of that area. Oh, looks like there's a shortcut to there. Go down an alley. What's that about? Vent. What? Vent. I'm looking for vents. Can you see a vent? Nothing is highlighted. So how am I supposed to know where to go? Oh, down there? That's a vent. But nothing's happening. Maybe I shouldn't have done a first time run through. Oh, here we go. You're gonna have to put up with this.
They still use unregulated exhaust systems? Unbelievable.
Oh no, stick an air filter on that.
How peculiar. The doors here have built-in filtration systems.
The doors, but not the vents.
What's that machine off to the side? Some sort of miniature store?
Ah, vending machine. It says examine vending machine. Miniature store.
It's full of breathing aids. People poison the air here and charge others to withstand it. Does that fluid look off to you?
It's making me feel sick, huh?
I've never seen this level of suffering.
No, I'll have to give you a copy of Blade Runner.
Oh, they pile the refuse in the streets. It's barbaric. There are still heat signatures on this junk. It was placed here recently.
Kill the Lucari and her alien lackeys!
Who said that?
Enemy targets on sensors.
Kentari medic?
Enemy combatants in close
I see hatred for Lucari still burns in the hearts of some Kentari, along with violent xenophobia. Hopefully their leadership is of a more diplomatic nature.
Agreed, let's keep moving. Oh look. Plant bomb. Bomb? Why would we be doing that? Blow up the bouquet. Okay. That's a bit crazy. Oh, more vending machines. Oh. Only a few pages catch your interest. Which page do you want to read? Economy?
The lunar colony is providing just enough food to support the Kentari population at current consumption levels. The government has launched a new farm labor program aimed at increasing food production and adding new jobs. The program is expected to launch prior to the beginning of the next crop cycle on the colony.
Cool. Environment.
The structural integrity of several housing blocks has been called into question by independent analysts. Ministers at the building authority deny any cause for concern as tower extension projects aimed at elevating the blocks above the smog level have commenced.
That had nothing to do with the environment. Science.
The smog sickness epidemic is on the rise. If you find a citizen collapsed on the street, call the nearest medical station. When you purchase breathers, make sure you provide for your children before you provide for yourselves. We must secure the future.
Okay. Sports.
Gitnan Rune, number 41 of the South Capitol Steelbenders, received an award from the Office of the Prime Minister for charitable service yesterday. After the team's victory over the North Capitol Forgers, Rune celebrated by purchasing gold-bayed breathers for each fan in the stadium.
Leave. Okie dokie.
The Capitol building is a short distance from here. Even here, the poor huddle in misery.
Why are people just sitting in the middle of the street?
What? Another attack?
Oh no. How rude.
You shouldn't have come here, Lucari. Now you're gonna die!
flanking damage detected.
Is that the last of them? Let's go inside. The Kentari have some explaining to do.
Intergovernment building. Ah, loading new Kentar. Ooh, epic cutscene.
Well, this place is a far cry from the smog and squalor we just left, isn't it?
It's a nice building, if I do say so. Not bad architecture. Hello, Prime Minister. It's all reminding me a little bit of Star Wars' first 3 episodes.
Welcome to New Kentar. I must apologize for the unfortunate incidents that have taken place. You have arrived during a period of social unrest for our people.
You don't say. This would explain the repeated attacks.
I'm afraid so. The decline of our world has split the Kentari into 2 factions. The reformists, like myself, who wish to gradually change our way of life for the better, and the traditionalists, who cling tightly to the old ways and all of the destruction that comes with them. The Kentari who attacked you were traditionalist soldiers. They see you, and especially the Lucari, as a threat to their existence.
What danger do we or the Lucari pose to your people?
It's simple. Your kind are well-armed aliens from an advanced culture. To the Trads, you're hostile invaders. And the Lucari? Dangerous anarchists from our distant past, long thought exiled, now returned. And more dangerous than ever. The troubling part is they may be right about all of you.
I see. Such xenophobia is unwarranted, Minister.
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security. It's his job to evaluate all potential threats, foreign and domestic. The idea of working with aliens, with Lucari, will be controversial. That said, our situation is deteriorating. I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Such a dialogue will be monitored, however, in the interest of planetary security.
Your suspicion is misplaced, Minister. We had nothing to do with all this.
You're not wrong, Captain. And we realize the need to do something about it. The privileged few are safe above the pollution, but they live on borrowed time. Ecosystems across the planet are failing. We can no longer afford to...
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders?
Admiral, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have urgent news. I'm a close talker. What? Zinkethi warships are fast approaching moon of the planet. Kentari forces are moving to intercept, but they're heavily outgunned. Go to Red Alert, we'll do what we can to help.
Curious. One band of aliens arrives with words of peace, while another arrives bearing the swords of war. How convenient. Coincidence? Or a cunning ruse to weaken our defenses and lower our guard?
The Zinkethi are not our allies, as you'll soon see.
I believe you. Our moon is home to our agricultural sites and thousands of Kentari workers. Your help protecting it will be welcomed by my government. The sooner you can begin, the better.
Agriculture on a moon? That's a bit weird. Beam us up, Scotty. Loading Gonkraya. What? The Kentari have moved to engage the Zinkethi forces. Admiral, they won't last long without us, especially against the Zinkethi flagship. Helm, take us in. All hands, battle stations.
Saving their ships might build some trust with the Kentari.
Red Alert, log on torpedo bays or ready phasers. Or anti-proton beam arrays. And so yes, I'm using Timmo, my main tactical admiral. And with this Terran Task Force space set, anti-proton build, battle cruiser, ship. Fire everything we've got.
Fight well. We're glad you're with us.
Fight on! For the Union! For the Kentari!
I'm reading concentrations of the crystals targeted by the Zenkethi on the Kentari moon, along with numerous Zenkethi life signs and several protomatter signals. We'd better hurry. They may be preparing to detonate more bombs.
Look at this ship. This is very strange, isn't it? It's a very new, weird, interesting design. Agreed. Let's move. Let's get to the moon and stop the Zenkethi.
Get to the moon and stop those bombs, now! I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lucari. If this is some kind of trick, you won't live to regret it. There's a dreadnought between us and the moon! Take it!
Increase power to weapons! Hit it with everything you've got!
Zenkethi shields are weakest in front, but watch out for the weapons there.
Our shields can't take more of this! Keep fighting, no matter what!
We're too late. They're running away.
They're running away. Oh, what's that? That looks epic. I've seen that kind of effect before somewhere. Was that like a protomatter explosion, maybe? What was that? I bet.
We detected some sort of intense energy detonation on the moon. We're reading 0 life signs there.
Oh,
No one. They're all gone. What did they do to us? What has happened?
It was a protomatter bomb. Oh no. It eradicates all organic matter. I'm sorry.
All is not lost, Minister. While we can't bring back the Kentari who were killed, we can help you restore your moon's food production capabilities in short order.
Really?
A likely story. For all we know, this is the precursor to invasion. These aliens have destroyed our food and weakened our military, Prime Minister. They mean to conquer us.
That's ridiculous. We just risked our lives to protect you.
Calm yourself, Pentaro, and remember who is Prime Minister here. Captain Kumarke, I accept your proposal, provided there's full oversight from the Ministry of Defense at every stage of the operation. You'll understand our need for such security measures, I'm sure.
I see.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. Have your observation team meet mine on the moon at these coordinates. We'll begin as soon as we're able.
We'll be on Overwatch in case the Zenkethi return. I'm supposed to go somewhere now. According to the minimap. Oh. Don't know how that happened. But fireworks, yay. There's a starship. No? Oh, the triangle. Uh-oh. Looks like I went past them. Great.
Alliance vessels, your interference ends here. Now!
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
They're not hard to kill.
The protomatter emitters are in place. The matrix is stable and primed for effect. Let me know when you want me to initiate the restoration procedure.
Make it so.
Protomatter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration sequence now. something is wrong. Everything just stopped. Why? I don't understand. I checked the settings myself. That moon should be covered with crops by now. I could use some assistance down there. Please join me at the worksite.
At the worksite. Alright, beam us down, Scotty. Engage. Accept. Away team to transporter room 1. Energize. Patching.
Alright, let's begin by configuring the flow regulators at each of the transmission arrays. I'll observe the flow rates while you make the adjustments.
I don't understand what that would have to do with proto-matter genesis device reorganizing the planet, but okay, understood. We'll adjust each of the transmitters to do what you have required us to do to progress in the mission. Where are they? So there's one behind us here. Okay. That looks... Lucari. Did they launch them from their planet, maybe? Resynchronizing.
Curious. Someone made adjustments to the transmitters that could cause a detonation similar to a proto-matter bomb. But whoever did it wasn't familiar with Lucari tech. We have safeguards to prevent such a thing, so instead of blowing up, it just didn't work. I hate to say it, but I believe one of the Kantari observers made those adjustments.
Better be sure. Wait. Hear that? Uh-oh. I see bad guys on the map.
Attacking us is unwise. Very unwise.
Watch out, the Borg will get you.
I'm far from defenseless, Kantari.
She's cool. Oh, there's more over here. Oh, that was weird. I'm pressing forward and it's going backwards. Again with walking in the wrong direction. Bug is still continuing. No one has let me know whether it's just me.
Kantari! Cover me while I secure the protomatter. Protomatter secured. We're safe.
Hey, 5F7. What's going on now?
Those were traditionalists. I suspect one of their operatives was behind the sabotage here as well. I've locked out access to everyone but you and me. We can make things right without any interference once we return to our ships.
Beam us up, Scotty. Energize.
All systems are online. We're ready to go. Initiating restoration process now.
Went in the opposite direction.
Protomatter matrix
Oh,
deployed.
now it looks like
Everything's in the green. We did it!
Mother Earth again. Manchara class.
It worked. Our sensors are showing a stable protomatter matrix in the formation of crops at all production sites. We owe you a profound debt of gratitude. Thank you.
Cool. Kamarix made this happen, no thanks to the traditionalists.
Their actions have shamed us all, but they will not get away with it, I assure you. Minister Pentaro is looking into it personally. He has sent some ships to escort you back to New Kentar.
Okay, we see them. They're on an attack course.
Alien vessels! Surrender or be destroyed!
But we don't want to fight you.
Fire to disable. This madness has gone on long enough.
Do I have to? What if I just do all defenses? But I thought we're friends. It's friendly fire. I'm not shooting anybody. I will not be responsible for starting a war. Federation cannot afford to have more wars. You guys aren't even hurting me. Seriously. I'm a tactical guy. I have no healing abilities, and you are not putting a dent into my shield. Not now that I have this other shield around me anyway. Okay, well, it was the Lucari that shot at them, not the Federation, so they can't be mad at me. You saw I never press fire. I was just...
You forced my hand.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You and your pathetic Lucari bootlicker. It's time to end this. I will make New Kentar safe once more. Safe from you and the rest of the alien filth in the galaxy.
I didn't shoot at you. Check your logs, bro. Stand down before you get your people hurt, you little fly. I mean, you might be bigger than me physically, but you're no match. Final warning, bro.
Exile was too good for the Lucari. We should have wiped you out.
You really want to see how quickly I can knock you all out?
Not everyone in the Defense Force is loyal to Pentaro.
I see. Okay. I'll just park myself here and press a few buttons.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh, is this their dreadnought?
4 shields failing.
I've suspected Pentaro was a traditionalist for some time, but I thought he placed the people before his personal beliefs. I was wrong. His madness nearly killed us all. And for what? Pride, hate, and fear. I wish to formally apologize and thank all of you in person. Under the circumstances, we should meet on one of your vessels. The Rescava, if you're agreeable.
Oh, is that the triangle UFO? Cool. Oh man, your ships look cool though. Look at this. Radio, so sorry, we lost that dialogue box, but beam us to the Rescava. Alright, beam us aboard, Scotty. Energizing.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm glad you're here to share it with us. Diplomacy is part of a captain's job, as you know. I hope I'm up for the challenge. Welcome to the Rescava, Prime Minister. I look forward to working together.
Thank you, Captain. Most kind of you after all that's happened. We almost lost everything today. Instead, we can begin to build a better future, thanks to you. There will be resistance from people like Pentaro, but we must continue to look ahead. To that end, we hope to work together with you and your allies.
I'm happy to hear it. Kentari and Lucari have lived apart far too long. We've recently begun to explore beyond our world. Perhaps we can do so together.
Perhaps. We've got a lot of work to do before then, however.
Indeed we do.
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Interesting. Interesting. Alpha Quadrant. Is that the mission? Wasn't very long. Is that it? Hail the Lascava. Yeah. Hail.
After all this time, the Kentari are here, alive. I can hardly believe it. This will be quite the revelation back home. Many Lucari do not look fondly upon the great Exodus or the Kentari who forced it upon us. Still, we may be on a path to reunification, one that lets us rebuild what was lost with the Kentari. I truly hope so.
Wow, indeed. Okay then. Well, I guess I'll take the combat armor, of course. Looks cool. Alright, collected that reward, got a weekly thing. And what can I use it for? That. Not bound. Bound to account, not bound to character, right? Yep, cool. So I can use the upgrade on a different tune if I want. Oh, let's see, does this have visuals? No. Maybe visuals don't work on him anyway. No. I think that it does, but... no, there's definitely no visuals on that one. Alright, cool. Well, obviously people who want the full ground set will need to grind their mission 3 times for each character that they want to do that on. You could keep grinding forever. I mean, like 20 times if you want to get it for the full set for all your away team sort of thing. Yeah, so that was the mission. That was pretty good. I give that probably 7.5 out of 10. Warp course, my review rating. It was pretty good. It wasn't as epic as the last featured mission with Sealer. That was one of my favourite recent missions, the one we just did. Although it seemed a bit outside of this story arc, but then this story arc also seems to be a bit mysterious and not quite sure where they're going with it. So only time will tell, I guess. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video from the Timmo Borg Show, brought to you by the Unimatrix 1 Productions and Fleet people. Please stay tuned for more. Please subscribe and share with your friends and all that jazz. Alright, have a nice day. Live long and prosper. Jolan true. Resistance is futile. Kapla. Okay. Peace.